Scorpio, what's going on? How are you? So Scorpio, this is a reading for you today. We're going to get into your vibe, your energies, and the energies surrounding you. And we will take it from there. How about it? So Scorpio and Scorpio placements, this is for you. Feel free to, of course, check previous and future readings or your other placements if you're looking for more or different information here. All right. I'm Spy, by the way. Did I neglect to say so? Yeah, maybe. All right. Show me Scorpio, please. Happy to have you here. You have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And what came out for you? Chariot. Scorpio. You're being pushed past a threshold here. I'm getting that where you existed prior was formerly an idea of success. Formerly, your life was what you had wanted and needed. As if you'd already learned all you could, or you hit some sort of a milestone for the Scorpio I'm reading for in your, I want to call it like past life, but I'm not trying to say like a different, not a different life than what you're living now. It's more so that the way that you showed up is different. I'm seeing here that you're separating yourself like down the middle. So it's like you've been existing as one person, aren't we all? But you're existing as a person, but now it's like you've kind of separated yourself, parts of yourself you want to take with you moving forward. And there's some of you that you're leaving behind. So this is telling me that you're going through a big change. It's a massive transformation, but it's because with the Chariot energy, I'm picking up that you, and I'm getting the word settle. You don't want to settle. Not saying that you did in the past. Maybe there was. It's more so that you had achieved something you really wanted and you were looking around like, now what? Okay, Scorpio, which is why you're being shown a new path. I see you really contemplating this. You're leaving part of yourself behind here. And you're only taking certain parts of yourself that you see is going to make you better equipped for your next chapter. So you're definitely moving into a new chapter here. I feel like you're splitting inside of yourself. Something is being alchemized here, Scorp. And it's yourself, like your internal self. Okay. So what is going on around Scorpio here? Something is popping. The Three of Wands, yeah. And the Princess of Cups. Your life is changing, Scorpio. Big time. You're branching out into a new phase. It's just, you're going to be new, brand new. There's new energies coming in and you're seeking them out. So There's something still, though, that you're figuring out to kind of what you're leaving behind, because you're making the transition here. Let me see what this Three of Wands is about. Magician. Yeah. This feels like a very personal kind of reading, Scorpio. When the energy around you is built off of your own capacity, and this would be your ability to manifest. And first and foremost, your ability to picture what it is that you're seeking, Scorpio. I feel like you're seeking a new you. This is a new you. And Star card on the bottom, it's right now what we're picking up on in this phase, and you may be in different levels of this, depending, because it's going to be different for everybody. But this would indicate that you're seeking out dreams and ideas that you have not yet experienced. So this is high manifestation energy, but it's because you're dreaming this up in your mind, you're thinking this up in your mind first. And this is a very powerful place that you're in right now. You have all the tools that you need. It's just more so catching up with your ideas in more of the physical sense with this Chariot energy. You're leaving parts of you behind that you don't feel will serve you in this new way that you've imagined yourself in your life. You've imagined yourself completely different. And the word settle, it's as though your life prior, if you were to stay put, you would feel you're compromising your goals, or like you're sacrificing yourself in a way. So right now you're in between choosing your past self and your future self, and what that looks like, and what parts you're growing from, and what parts you're growing more into. Because you have certain skills that you're directly seeking out, certain energies that you are manifesting for your future. But wherever you're coming from, you feel if you were to stay there, the stagnancy would indicate that you're settling. So, I don't know for everybody, but maybe that's what you've been experiencing, Scorpio. Like in one way, if you were to stay where you are and not go after your new dreams and goals, that you would be stagnant and settling. That makes sense, actually. So, tell me about what Scorpio. Yeah. And so we have Queen of Cups on the bottom. Five of Pentacles. There is a deficit that's become more prevalent in your experience here. So whichever Scorpio I'm speaking to, you know that you can grow more into this new person that you're becoming, which already exists. This version of you already exists. somewhere on the timeline. This version of you exists. It's just a matter of stepping into it. But part of the reason this is coming forward is because you've been experiencing this deficit with this Five of Pentacles. Emotionally as well. Emotional deficit. Something is missing. You feel something is missing. You can do better. You can envision more for your future. You can envision more than this Five of Pentacles. So part of your motivation is to not feel this energy of lack anymore. And some of you, it's just like an emotional dissatisfaction with what is, what was. You felt like you were selling yourself short. Here it is again, the energy. Selling yourself short, Scorpio. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You may have people that are heavily playing into this story. Your past experience has certain people attached to you, to that version of you. And it's like, there are energies that are tugging at you, pulling at you, not wanting to see you go or grow. I feel like you're shedding things, and this includes certain relationships. And people who see your transformation and see this change coming in, it's worrying them because they feel that they belong with that version of you that you're no longer going to be a part of. So this is making a few people worry about where you're headed here, Scorp. Lots of concerns. It can be multiple people. And you'll know because these people would be the people who would be asking for more attention, more affection. Sometimes possibly telling you your ideas are flawed or there's some sort of a fault here. And for some, maybe even more of an extreme of a little bit of a guilt trip. Okay? It's not to say that you have to sever ties with people forever. It's just people are not on your same wavelength. They're not on your vibration right now. This is not part of their journey. I feel this is what's going to make you pause. You could be very heavily considering people's feelings during this time. This is a Scorpio energy. I believe Scorpio Mars. So your actions are directly affecting those around you because you're pushing for a new version of yourself, a new experience. And people are scrambling here. Sometimes people are not meant to go along with you on your journey. And this is what this feels like. You may be experiencing this really intense drive, this really intense desire that it's really taking over a lot of your mental space. This is very powerful manifestation, Scorpio. It's really almost taking over you. The new version of yourself is coming to claim you. The new version of yourself in the future is reaching back to claim you and like calling you forward. And I feel that's what you're experiencing. Like you are being beckoned into this new person that you already are on some plane of existence. I feel like this is going to be a little bit challenging with the energies of the people around you, because it's going to highlight in them somewhat of like a fear of first losing a relationship with you, or it changing. The way that you relate is changing, but it's also showing them areas in their own lives where they're feeling lack as well. So this would be someone who sees you growing, Scorpio, and it's pointing out to themselves how they may not be growing in certain ways. And sometimes people want you to stay the same because it makes them feel more comfortable and more safe. And I feel you're going to be experiencing this because people are not knowing what to expect. From you in the future, and it's just like a fear, there's a fear coming up. I see that you really are going to be, or needing to be, standing up for your true desires here, your true beliefs, what pushes you forward and what drives you. You will have some pushback. And the Seven of Wands is someone who has the higher ground, so this could cause some irritation and frustration with you. And also a little bit of like blockages, like these can come up like blockages. So you're going to need to know your true path here, what it is you're actually manifesting. And you're going to need to know how much it means to you along the way. It's like the energy of reminding yourself why you started. Why do you want this? Reminding yourself every morning why you're pushing for this, why it means so much to you. And this would indicate against all odds when you have so many people kind of freaking out and pushing back on your experience here, Scorpio. And of course, we have double card energy. This could indicate Capricorn. We have a lot of fire in this reading, Scorpio. Maybe a Cancer placement. Okay. But I'm seeing here, there's a specific person too. So you have a handful of people who are feeling this change around you. And it's like the moment that you start making a move or making a change, it's the balancing comes in, right? To try and kind of test you and push you for why you started this in the first place, what your goal is and how much it means to you. But there's a specific person with this Two of Cups energy that you are starting to feel that the attachment here, and there is an attachment, is somehow hindering you. And I see that you're having a talk of sorts with this person about why it's not working for you, or what specifically is not working in your dynamic. And this is a lot of truth here. So this will be truth spoken. But I'm seeing this as you proclaiming this new path of yours to this person. And some you will be using this sword to sever the ties here, especially with Devil card energy. This specific person you and they have some type of an attachment to where it makes you feel, and this could be a perception, of course, but it makes you feel that you're staying small. Perhaps this person is staying small, and there's attempts to communicate this, that you have a huge inspirational energy about yourself. And you could be communicating to this person how to also get in line with this inspirational vibration. Your situation is like you want someone to be up to speed with you. Even if this is a meaningful connection, right now, you're choosing to look at things in a more realistic way. You're in the energy of trying to figure out if this is someone who can get up to speed and go with you in this chariot, Scorpio. And step into that new version of yourself, your new idea of the way that you want to be and exist, like the way that you want to live. There's something calling you to that, and you feel it very strongly. You will make sense to this person. This person will understand what you're saying. And I feel like to you, this could be you saying things so that they can then decide if they're willing, if they're able to go with you on this journey. And the thing is, I don't see that you're very attached to that idea of this person needing to go along with you. It's more so you're choosing the path anyway. You're choosing this new path anyway. Thank you, Scorpio. That's what I have for you today. Bye.